Good morning. Welcome to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. I'm Brent Apperson.
I'm Jeremy Scheib. Good morning.
Jeremy, good morning to you. Boy, you're decked out, man. Got the Celtics shirt on. Now, the Celtics shirt you're wearing today kind of looks old school. That looks like a classic.
Yeah, it is. I don't know when the last time Nike apparel was a part of the NBA. But yeah, this is kind of a throwback. A friend of mine gave me this a few years back. He said he kind of liked the Boston Celtics, but kind of more casually. And he just brought this into the second job that I was working a few years ago and said, here you go. You can have this. And I was, thank you. So I wear it.
Boston plays Golden State, Game 6 of the NBA Finals tonight. Boston's got to win to stay alive. Golden State can win the championship tonight.
Yep, they can.
But you don't think they will. Celtics will force Game 7.
If there's ever a time to show up on your home court for one of the first times in the playoffs, it would be tonight. They play well with their backs against the wall, and Game 5 was the first, I believe, the first game of the playoffs. They had dropped games back-to-back. They hadn't lost back-to-back games, so...
Wow, that's kind of amazing.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thanks.
For you, I hope Boston wins. I hope Game 7, if you're a sports fan at all, Game 7, you just kind of want it. You know what I mean? Everybody wants Game 7. So I hope Boston forces it.
Yeah, I would have preferred no Game 7 and just have them finish the series earlier. But, hey, now Celtics in 7, I guess. They've already played 2 Game 7 so far in the playoffs. And I think the last time that a NBA team had 3 series go to Game 7 on their way to winning a championship was like back in 1988 or something like that.
Oh.
So, could make some recent history, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, I don't know if I can find the story. I had it marked. Since we're talking about, here it is. Since we're talking about the NBA to get things started this morning, in New York City, it must have been a good date night for Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, I heard about this.
Did you hear this?
Mm-hmm.
His mystery lady did the ordering, and after dinner, Shaq paid the tab for everybody in the restaurant.
Yep.
Picked up the whole tab.
It's like $25,000, wasn't it?
Yes, that's exactly what it says. Sources say it was well over $25,000 that he forked out to pay for everybody's meal. He asked the servers not to tell the other tables until after he left. Shaq also left the wait staff the biggest tip they've ever seen.
Nice.
I think he's done things like this before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
That's pretty neat.
I feel like if you lived in a big city, it would only be a matter of time before something like that happened where you were. You know, if you go to somewhere popular or somewhere fancy for dinner or whatever, it's only a matter of time before a celebrity or athlete comes in to enjoy dinner where you are, and you get dinner for free.
Yeah. Well, of course, one of the big things in this area is when you're in a drive-through, sometimes you pay it forward and pay for the person who's behind you.
Yep.
And that has, I've been the recipient of that a couple of times, and I have done it for other people a couple of times.
Yes.
And that's pretty neat. I don't know really where that all got started, but I think that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
So.
It always makes you feel good, that's for sure. And it's kind of like a gamble sometimes, you know. You don't know what you're getting because, you know, you don't ask like, hey, my decision is contingent on how large the bill of the person behind me is. You know, it's all or nothing, man. You're in or you're out. So you just got to roll with it, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Sometimes you peek in the rearview mirror and, oh boy, that's a minivan. I don't know. I don't know how many's in that minivan. It's a 12-passenger
cargo van, and it's a bunch of school kids going to an after-school activity, and they're all buying a ton of food.
But anyway, let's see. Now, people are going, when I read this, as we look at what today is, when I read this, people are going to think, well, this is a day that came about this year because of the gas price at the pump. But This actually has been around for a while. It's called National Dump the Pump Day, which is the third Thursday in June.
How do you dump the pump?
Well, what it refers to is it kind of promotes exercise and says leave the car at home,
Gotcha.
ride the bike, or
Cool.
walk, or whatever, which it might be a good day to celebrate that considering what the gas price is right now. My goodness, I don't think we need to go any further into that. Everybody knows the hurt.
I think if we
that
were
the
a few
pump is right now.
hundred yards closer to town, I'd probably get on that and do that.
Now, people were super excited. Did you hear this? For about 2 hours in Sacramento, California. When you were in school and you were in math class, I remember the teacher, when you were doing decimal points, the teacher always stressed, make sure the decimal point is in the right place. Okay? Well, a guy who no longer is managing a gas station at Sacramento, California, had a little trouble getting the decimal point in the right spot.
Uh-oh.
For a brief time, drivers in Sacramento, California were paying 69 cents a gallon.
That felt like the 70s or 80s.
Yeah. The former gas station manager admits it was his fault. The gas station lost $16,000 during the 3-hour price mix-up, all because the decimal point was in the wrong place.
Wow.
Gas was supposed to be $6.99, but it ended up being 69 cents.
How does that system allow you to put the decimal point there anyway?
I don't know.
Gas hasn't been under $1 for ever.
It says photos went viral on social media, as you can imagine. Lines then started forming, and the manager was soon fired. So
I want to know how it went on for several hours. How long do
don't
those
know.
lines have to be sitting there? Are you just working
Well-
behind the counter and the guy's like, hey, I don't care?
Well, I'm just, I mean, I haven't seen pictures or video or anything of this, but I'm thinking of the people who were in line but didn't get to the pump until after they changed it back to what it was supposed to be. You're watching everybody get gas for 69 cents a gallon. And then all of a sudden, I mean, can you imagine being that first person that gets to the gas pump right after they notice the
And that
mistake
price
and changed
changes.
it? Oh. How could you not be mad?
That's like going to the casino and you've got a favorite machine or something like that, and you get up, you give up, and somebody else sits down and hits the jackpot. The machine you were just sitting at. It's kind of like that.
Let's see. It's National Fudge Day. You like fudge? I love fudge.
It's
man.
okay.
Oh. A fudge factory in Ontario, Canada, holds the Guinness World Record for the largest block of fudge ever made. You want to take a guess how much it weighed?
3,000 pounds.
Higher.
5,000?
Close. 5,760 pounds.
Wow.
The largest block of fudge ever made. To put it in perspective, the story says that's more than 3 Ford F-150 pickup trucks.
Now this just happened?
No, I don't think it just happened. It doesn't say when the world
It's just
record
for
was
Fudge
set.
Day.
Yeah, it just threw it in there because it's National Fudge Day.
I was going to say, if that happened recently, the fudge industry must be something to get into, because
Yeah.
economy must not be hitting them that hard if they just have free time to jack around and put together a 5,000-pound
Man.
block of fudge.
That's crazy. Here are your you got your phone with you?
Yeah.
I think Dave sent us the local birthdays again off his Facebook page.
Okay.
So I'll have you look those up if you don't mind. I'll give you the celebrity birthdays today. If you're into boxing, you probably remember this name, Roberto Duran, 71, Hands of Stone, 4-weight world champion, and is considered one of the greatest fighters of all time. And, this is timely. Phil Mickelson, is celebrating his birthday today. He is 52. Now, Phil is one of those golfers that, and I'm not going to go into this because I, quite frankly, don't fully understand everything going on with professional golf right now. But Phil is one of these players that's kind of been involved in the controversy with the PGA Tour versus this new LIV golfing tour that's being established. But I do think Phil is in the U.S. Open this weekend. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, I
He's
think
not
so.
one of the ones that got banned?
Well, I think the deal was
How do you
if you
spin
are
that?
if you are a former U.S. Open champion, then you have a if you have. Well, he wouldn't be a U.S. Open champion though. He's never won the U.S. Open. I still think he's playing this weekend though. I think that there's some that if you've won a U.S. Open, you get like a 20-year exemption, and you can always play in the U.S. Open.
Even if you don't
Something.
play any other tour.
Because I want to say Dustin Johnson, who was another one of these guys, I think he's playing this weekend too. I don't know. Anyway, Phil is 52.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
leave
gonna
it.
say,
We'll leave it at that. I
How'd
don't
Phil spin that if everyone else that's going over to this other LIV golf tour is getting banned and Phil's like, yep, I'm going to play?
know. I think he is though. I
okay.
don't know. Anyway,
We'll look into that.
Other birthdays today.
Hannah Parsons, Eric Ferreter, and Scott Varney.
All right. Happy birthday to you all. Let's play the game.
All right, let's do it. We're still talking about some TV fathers. So I'll tell you about a father. You tell me the name of their TV character. So I'll basically give you the actor's name. You tell me their TV character's name. Or I'll describe this actor, I should say. 872-2801 is our number to call. You're playing for a free 6-inch sub at Subway in Broken Bow. All right, here we go. This character is a father who has 6 children. Of these 6, 3 of them are girls who became his daughters when their mother married him in the first episode. Who is this man? Is it A, Al Bundy, B, Mike Brady, C, Steve Douglas, or D, Herman Munster? We're looking for the character who's a father of 6, and 3 of them are girls who became his daughters when their mother married him in the first episode. 872-2801.
At the Callaway Good Life Center, their hometown facility offers the security and comfort of a small town with the advantages of city living. They offer speech, occupational, and physical therapy for their residents. Visit CallawayGoodLife.com for more information.
Hello, I'm Chris Smith of the Palmer Monument Company. You already know about the advantages of pre-selecting your family memorial. Now there's yet another good reason to come and see us today. For the entire month of June, with a coupon from the newspaper, you'll receive additional savings off our already sale prices. We'll assist you in selecting the stone, the inscription, and the artwork, and we'll save you money too. Come see us during the After Memorial Day sale at the Palmer Monument Company in Broken Bow and Lexington.
All right, we're back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We have our contestant on the line. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
You're talking to Alan Dorsey.
Well, Alan, how are you this morning?
Good, good.
So how are the Kansas City Chiefs going to do without Tyreek Hill?
Better.
Oh, Alan's optimistic.
Well,
All right.
Tyreek Hill said that Tua is a better quarterback accuracy-wise than Patrick Mahomes. What do you think of that, Alan?
I still think Patrick's pretty good.
I would keep. Yeah, I wouldn't be disappointed if Patrick Mahomes was the quarterback of my favorite team. All right, Alan. Here's Jeremy with your question this morning.
All right,
Okay.
Alan. This character is a father who has 6 children. Of these 6 kids, 3 of them are girls who became his daughters when their mother married him in the first episode. Is it Al Bundy, Mike Brady, Steve Douglas, or Herman Munster?
Mike Brady.
That's right.
There you go. Oh, where's the bell? There. Now we got a winner. All right. Alan, thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in. And you can come on out here anytime you can and pick up your prize, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Yep, bye.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls.
96 chainsaws from new in the box to the 1940s. There's 12 Maytag washer machine parts, 15 Briggs & Stratton motors, 1 hit and miss motor, 6 boat motors, lots of miscellaneous parts and tools. And like I said, there's way more stuff than that. It does start at 9 a.m. at 376 North Thomas Street in Myrna. Again, that's the Dennis Worth Estate auction. We do have a sale bill at the office if you'd like to pick one up, or you definitely can look online and see the full sale bill also. But if you have any questions, you can call our office also. Then the next Saturday on June 25th, we're having the James Peaster Senior Estate and Beverly Peterson Estate and Guest Consigners Household Collectibles and Shop Items. This one will be back at the Armory. That will be Saturday, June 25th. That starts at 9 a.m. That sale bill is also online if you want to look it up, or if you want to stop in the office and get one. Or if you have any questions, please call the office, and we'll talk more about that one next week. Going over to Farmers National side, we do have a new listing at 624 North L Street. It's a cute house with an open front porch, picture window in the living room, formal dining room. There's 2 bedrooms and 1 full bathroom, main floor laundry. It has a storage basement, newer furnace and central air. That's located at 624 South L Street in Broken Bow. Another new listing is 153 South F Street. This home has lots to offer. This 2-story home sits on a large lot with mature trees, nice sized living room with a fireplace, formal dining space, kitchen has space for a breakfast nook, 3/4 bath off of the kitchen. Upstairs has 3 bedrooms, a full bathroom, and a sunroom. Then the lower level has a utility room, family room, and lots of storage. Lots of original hardwood floors. All electric home with a heat pump, around 5 years old, mostly pillow windows throughout, has a detached garage, has a home office in it, workshop area, and a tandem garage for 2 vehicles with alley access and openings on both ends. That one's at 153 South F Street in Broken Bow. At 719 South 10th Avenue, we have a house listed. It has open living and dining area, remodeled kitchen with neat backsplash, kitchen cabinets and stainless steel appliances. Den on the main floor, 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. Upstairs has 2 bedrooms with walk-in closets and storage bin seats. The master bedroom has a neat bay window and nice master bathroom. Lower level has the 3rd bedroom, full bathroom, family room, and extra storage. Newer windows, gazebo in the backyard, a double car garage. That's at 719 South 10th Avenue. And then at 832 South 5th Avenue, we have one that's move-in ready. Living room is nice and sunny with a picture window. Cute kitchen has canned lighting, breakfast bar, and dining space. Kitchen appliances are staying with the home. There are 2 bedrooms on the main floor laundry located off of the bathroom. You'll enjoy the finished basement with a family room, a bar area, 2nd bathroom, and 2 non-conforming bedrooms. Mostly newer floor covering. Shingles were new in 17 or 18. New hot water heater. All windows are double or triple pane. It has a double attached garage and a fenced-in backyard. This home is very clean and ready to go at 832 South 5th Avenue. At 1725 North C Street, this is a 2-story home. It sits proudly on a very large lot. Main floor has kitchen, dining area, living room, half bathroom, office, and a family room. Family room has a fireplace with newer waterproof flooring. Upstairs has 3 bedrooms and 2 more bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bathroom. Hardwood floors under the carpet, partial basement with laundry and great storage. You will enjoy the large wraparound deck, mostly newer windows. Furnace and air conditioner are around 6 years old. Exterior was recently painted. Utility shed, garden shed, and double attached garage with storage above. That's at 1725 North C Street in Broken Bow. Then in Myrna, at 624 West Castile Street, we have a little house that's move-in ready, everything on 1 level. It's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, large eat-in kitchen, all-electric home, alley access in the back to the carport, and it sits on a large lot. That's at 624 West Castile Street in Myrna. I think that sums it up for this week. Don't forget our auction on Saturday in Myrna. Thanks for listening, and have a great day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate the report. 7:56 is the time. Here's a little Ned Ledoux to get us to news time at the top of the hour.
Still favor the same old hat and these worn out pair of boots. Sticking with tradition, proud of my roots. Raised up on common sense, Granddad showed me the way. Staying true to my word, some things will never change. Call me old-fashioned, that's fair to say. And that's who I am, a little set in my ways. Tried the brand new, but it just ain't the same. So call me old-fashioned, I'm proud of that name.
Six months in prison for lying to the FBI about illegal campaign contributions, while Fortenberry's team is asking for no prison time at all. The parties in the case filed sentencing memorandums ahead of the June 28th sentencing, which will take place in federal court in Los Angeles. In addition to the 6-month prison sentence, the government is also asking for 2 years of supervised release, a $30,000 fine, and 150 hours of community service. Fortenberry was convicted of 3 counts of lying to the FBI in the course of an investigation into $30,000 in foreign, national, and conduit donations made to his campaign during a 2016 fundraiser. The government said Fortenberry premeditated the plan and made a calculated decision to lie and mislead federal investigators. They also said in the documents he used his status as a lawmaker to intimidate investigators. The documents also said Fortenberry continues to not take accountability for his actions. That's your Nebraska News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Opening game of the Stanley Cup Finals saw the Avalanche beat the Lightning 4-3 in overtime. Andrei Burakovsky, the game winner in sudden death. This after Tampa Bay had rallied down 3-1 to force overtime. Colorado improving to 13-2 so far this postseason. They have the 1-0 series lead. Game 2 will be Saturday in Denver. In baseball, the Braves beat the Nationals 8-2. Atlanta's won 14 in a row. A near no-hitter in L.A. where the Dodgers beat the Angels 4-1. Starter Tyler Anderson for L.A. 2 outs away from the no-hitter before Shohei Ohtani broke it up with a triple. Anderson improved to 8-0 with the win. Padres pound the Cubs 19-5. San Diego still percentage points behind LA for first in the NL West. The Cubs have dropped 9 in a row. Yankees won their 13th straight at home, edging the Rays 4-3. Aaron Judge is major league leading 25th home run of the year for the Bronx Bombers. Pirates snap a 9-game skid, beating the Cardinals 6-4. Brewers over the Mets 10-1. Milwaukee's a game and a half back of St. Louis for first in the NL Central.
Here's your weatherology forecast. An excessive heat watch goes into effect on Friday coming up. First for today, look for abundant sunshine with highs approaching 90. Then for tonight, mostly clear skies, dropping back to a low of 62. For your Friday, still mostly sunny, we'll reach a high of 93 degrees with breezy southeast winds. Saturday, trending even hotter, a high of 101. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
Currently at our studios, 62 degrees with sunshine, calm winds to get the day started. Barometer currently at 30.10 and the humidity 82%. Our high yesterday in Broken Bow hit 84 with the low dropping to 51. 2 inches and 8/100ths is the precip total to this point for the month of June as recorded here at our studios. Sunset for this evening is set for 9:14 and the sunrise tomorrow scheduled for 6:05. The time is 8:05. Time for commentary paid for by Ray Hunt.
This commentary is brought to you and paid for by Ray Hunt. This program was not created in the KCNI KBBN studios and does not necessarily represent the views or policies of Custer County Broadcasting.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This audio from Braden with Langley Outdoors Academy is brought to you and paid for by Ray Hunt.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, for the content for tonight, we have now got to worry about executive actions on gun rights from the Biden administration. More of them? Not so fast. I know that is the most recent piece of thing to hit the wall, but it's a very important thing to back out and look at this objectively because they already, so to speak, shot their wad on the executive actions. And I'm going to walk you through exactly why this is a paper tiger and it's just more a flexing of political muscle in Washington, D.C. Right now, where we are at, we are in the stage where this political firestorm is going on and everyone is throwing something to the wall to see what sticks. Some of them are selfish for their own political reasons. Some of them are highly partisan. Some are true believers. But we're going to break everything down because that's what this channel is all about. Because we are going to pass the blessing on to the next generation, but we're going to have to fight for it. But now here's the setup, guys. Remember, everything's going to be thrown against the wall right now. It's up to us to really dive through and figure everything out. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time, I'm going to do a video which kind of lays out the entire battlefield, where we need to look and where we need to ignore. But right now, walk you through this executive action setup. Biden pledges gun meeting with Congress, eyeing executive actions. White House press secretary said President Biden wants lawmakers to take a vote on legislation banning the sale of assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. Okay, well, both of those aren't going to happen, so put that in the pipe dream category, okay? Check this out, because this is where we start to get the stuff going against the wall. Washington. President Biden vowed Tuesday to meet with lawmakers about gun control legislation, while aides in the administration is currently researching additional executive actions he might take in the aftermath of last week's situation. Now, keep in mind, the gun control left, the ones that are all about gun control, that's all they do, that's their entire mission in life, they've wanted him to put someone in charge of a cabinet position, the gun control czar, right, or Office of Gun Violence Management. They've been wanting to do that forever. Okay, but listen to the next thing in this same article. Then I'm going to show you 2 clips. White House officials are examining what additional actions Biden could take unilaterally, but fear he may have already exhausted all available options, Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said. Now, so to speak, he shot his wad already. Okay, you're not going to be able to do the executive actions on top of what you've already done because you were already limited because you're an executive. You're in the executive branch. Congress makes the laws, which is why we're focusing so hard in that direction. The executive branch has a lot of power. They can dictate orders to the ATF, the bureaucracies underneath the executive branch, and we've seen that a lot. But outside of Congress making laws, you can't really act unilaterally, and that's what they're running up against. To be quite honest, it's interesting to watch the far left go, what do you mean there's rules and guardrails and checks and balances? This is no fun. Anyway, let's keep going, but right now, I'm just going to show you. Well, you know what? I'm going to let CBS tell you. Check this out. Here's the setup that CBS did, and they are no friend to gun rights. Check this out.
Portis. Nancy is CBS News' chief White House correspondent. Nancy, the White House says the president is considering additional executive actions on guns. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre shortly announced after President Biden said this was a largely congressional issue. What else is on the table?
Well, there's not much on the table from the executive action perspective, frankly. Nicole, Karine Jean-Pierre told reporters that as far as the White House is concerned, the president has done most of what he can do by executive actions. He has regulated ghost guns, first and foremost, and they feel that there isn't much that they left that they can do, isn't much more low-hanging fruit that they can do without legislation from Congress, and so they are urging Congress to act.
Now, when was the last time that you saw a Democrat activist, a Democrat administration, or a leftist administration, to be more appropriate, say there's not much I can do? Because they pull every lever they possibly can. They openly are saying in the press conference of the White House press secretary, they're going, we're looking at more executive actions, and they're putting it off on Congress. That's incredibly important, because this administration has never been shy to violate constitutional mandates and rules and authorities because they just want to. That's incredibly important. All right, so now I've said that, or she said that part. Check this next part out, because this is something CBS put in here just because, you know, you got to show your bona fides for the gun controllers. Check it out.
Now, I should point out that there are gun safety groups that believe that the White House can do more, that there are more policies out there that the president could attempt to enact on his own. But the reality is that anything that this president would do could very well be rolled back by a future Republican administration. And so that's one more reason why the White House is trying to put the spotlight on Congress.
And that right there is the most important piece. Gun control groups believe there's more that he can do. That's because they want him to. That's not because he has the authority to. That's one. The second thing is something she said, very important, something that we've hit on this channel routinely. Rules and executive actions can completely be rescinded by the next sitting president quite easily. It's not as easy for Congress to rescind them and overrule them, but the next president comes in and rips it out by the root. It's happened a lot. It will happen again. And that's why I brought this to you. There's so much stuff throwing out onto the walls. There's a tornado in Washington going on around what gun control, what not gun control. But we've got to add some clarity, because together we can do this and we will accomplish this mission. But we got to stay focused like a laser, and we will get this done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow morning when I lay out the entire battlefield, and we will go from there. See you later.
The time is 8:12.
Do you know what people see when they Google you? Search engines don't always get it right, and when they're wrong, it's your reputation on the line. So what do you do when you don't agree with your search results? Call Reputation Defender at 800-401-6681. Reputation Defender is one of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. We have over a decade of experience in fixing people's search results, and we can help you too. Using cutting-edge approaches, Reputation Defender pushes unflattering information down to lower pages of your search results, where few people ever look. We also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, letting you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. You owe it to yourself to take control with Reputation Defender. Visit www.reputationdefender.com or call 800-401-6681 for free advice on your situation. That's 800-401-6681.
All right, back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Brent and Jeremy with you in the studio here today. All right, station manager.
Okay.
I'm just going to prepare you.
All right.
I am here to rock the boat.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right.
What's going to be rocking it?
Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to propose something.
Okay.
The weather forecast, we played it top of the hour. I believe it says excessive heat watch. Beginning tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of places where you work, they have what they call Casual Friday, right? As far as dress is concerned.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it can be said that when it comes to how you dress when you come to work here at KCNI KBBN, every day can kind of be casual day, especially for us announcers that pretty much just hang out in the studio all day.
Yeah, we're
right?
not. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I say it's going to be hot tomorrow.
Will be.
I say tomorrow at KCNI KBBN, it's shorts day. Will you let us wear shorts?
Depends on how white your legs are.
Now, what does that have to do with anything?
Am I going to be blinded?
Well, I don't know.
My goodness.
I don't.
All I saw was an ankle.
Woo.
Yeah, it hurt my eyes.
I don't have attractive legs. I'll be the first one to say it, but you know what? It's going to be hot. I don't care. Because I don't know if it has ever. I don't think it's necessarily in the handbook or the employee rule book or whatever it is. I don't think there's anything in there that says you can't wear shorts. But I think it's kind of been an unspoken thing that you don't wear shorts.
Yeah, you can just sometimes get a read on certain things from people, and that's one of the things I've always gotten a read from Dave on. Now, there are some times, like when the fair's going on, when I was down broadcasting at the fair when it's hot out all day long, I'm going to wear shorts.
Yeah.
But, sometimes if I wear shorts when I'm going out somewhere in the afternoon or whatever, I just kind of get that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But there was just a recent redraft of the employee handbook.
Oh.
And
I don't know if I've read that.
I don't know. You better flip through that before you rock the boat. Maybe it's in there. Maybe there's a clause in there.
Yeah. I remember getting it, but I don't think I ever opened it. So I kind of feel like I'm putting you in a bad spot, though, because I don't know if Dave would be for this, but Dave's not here. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to find out how many people are on my side.
Yeah, take a poll. There you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hello?
Hi, Christy. This is Brent and Jeremy.
Yes.
The microphone is on.
Okay.
Just want you to know.
Thanks for the warning.
Okay. I want to know, I'm proposing something, and I think that the station manager is a little bit iffy on it. He doesn't really know if he wants to agree to this or not. But I don't know if you've heard the weather forecast, but tomorrow there's an excessive heat watch.
Okay.
Do you know that? It's going to be hot.
I know.
I'm proposing that the staff members of KCNI KBBN Radio, if they wish, are allowed to wear shorts to work tomorrow. What do you think?
Sounds like I'll play a Brent. I'll agree with you, Brent, but you're on your own when you fight with the boss.
That's not me.
Yes, it is, Brent. You're always saying,
I never
got a good point, but...
I do say that a lot, don't I?
You do.
You have a good point, but so does this person. I like to ride the fence.
I know.
Okay, so you're going to
both
ride.
did that.
All right, so you're going to.
I'm on the fence, yeah.
Yeah? You for it?
Yes, but see, I've already got something going where I'm rallying for 40th anniversary T-shirts, so I'm on that one right now, so I can't push it too much.
Oh, you're trying to get T-shirts here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shannon and Christy always love. You guys love T-shirts, don't you? You're always.
We're out and about. We want to promote our services.
Oh well, there you. Yeah, rightfully so.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're for the. I mean, if a person wants to, you're for wear shorts to work tomorrow if you want to.
Yes, I would.
You're
go
for it?
that, yes.
Okay.
Her and Shannon get to wear, short pants when they want anyway.
Oh well.
So it doesn't really matter to them. They get to go. They're out every day.
Okay, but Christy's for it.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Because
Okay.
I got. Thank you for taking a side. Because I just can't stand people who ride the fence.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. Thanks, Christy.
Goodbye.
Have a great day. All right. Oh, I meant to tell Christy that we should have told Christy that we drew her name for the prize again today to go get donuts.
Oh yeah, we accomplished that off the air.
Okay. Let's see. Who else do we need to talk to? I know Shannon will be for it.
Hello?
Shannon, good morning. Brent and Jeremy live on The Breakfast Show. Microphone is on, by the way. Just want you to know.
I figured so.
Okay. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm proposing something. I propose tomorrow's going to be hot. They've got an excessive heat watch. Goes into effect tomorrow. I'm proposing to the station manager that Casey and I, KBBN staff members, be allowed to wear shorts tomorrow if they want. You on board for that?
I'm down.
You're down.
I already have a pair in mind.
Oh.
She's already picked it out in her mind from their closet.
All right. So Shannon's a yes. Okay.
Yes. Shannon is a yes.
Okay.
Station manager, do you hear that?
Yeah, you hear that?
Yep, I've got it.
Okay.
Two to nothing.
Because I'll be honest, I don't know if Dave would be going for this, and so I think Jeremy's a little bit hesitant to give the go ahead on this. So I'm just trying to take the pulse of the staff and see if anyone else is on my side. The way I figure, if we get everybody saying yes, Jeremy has, he's going to have to say yes. Yeah. Okay, so Shannon, you're on board.
I'm on board.
Okay, thank you. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. So I got Christy and Shannon on board. Is Grant out there?
Yep.
Grant, you listening? Come on, you busy? Come on in. Our new news director, Grant Winterer, coming into the studio now. I'm sure many of you have had an opportunity to hear Grant a little bit on some of our newscasts. Grant joined the staff on Monday of this week, doing a fantastic job, by the way. And he joins us in the studio now. In fact, let me just click this button, and if you're watching Facebook Live, you can see Grant. There he is. All right. Good morning, Grant. How are you?
I'm excellent, Brent. How are you?
How are things going? Has everybody here on the staff been treating you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose so. Kind of the insults have stopped slinging here, so
yeah,
I think I'm kind of adjusting pretty well.
Okay, good. I just want you to know, feel free to. We like to pick on each other sometimes around here. Feel free to just give it back. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. I'm kind of taking the pulse of the staff here. Tomorrow, yes. I know being the news guy, you're probably all over this. There's an excessive heat watch tomorrow. Mm-hmm. It's going to be hot.
Yeah.
I am proposing that Casey and I, KBBN staff members, be allowed, if they want, to wear shorts tomorrow.
Oh.
Are you on board? Or you're like, no, not really?
Depends on the length.
Oh, of the shorts. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they should be length appropriate. I would agree.
Brent comes in his booty shorts. I think we might have a problem.
Man, that's a mental picture I don't even want to see. Yikes. Okay, so are you for it?
I'm
you
for
okay
it. Yeah.
with that?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm on board.
Because I kind of where I come, my point of view is this: lots of times places have casual Friday. Well, it's going to be hot.
We're already
That's
pretty casual. You got to go more casual than what we do each day. We're all wearing jeans
We're
right
all wearing
now.
jeans. Okay, now shorts.
Sure. Why not just cut them off? You know.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
Let's
you
just
could.
get the scissors out and
Well, no,
make you
let's
some
not do it.
jorts.
I'm kind of down to just a couple of pairs of jeans right now,
Oh,
anyway.
you
So
can't
don't-
sacrifice
I,
any.
I don't want to sacrifice these.
Okay.
So Grant's on board.
Yeah. I vote yay.
Vote yay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, that's 3,
So what-
4, including you,
So
to know.
So what do you think, station manager? Are you to the point where you're going to say yes?
Well,
on
that's
this,
over
or-
half of our full-time staff right there
Okay.
already. So.
All right. You do know if anyone has a problem with it. For all I know, Dave might be listening on the internet. I don't know, but I just want you to know that if there's any ramifications from allowing us to do this, you're the one that's got to take the brunt of it.
feel like that's what I signed up for, I guess.
Okay. All right. Because don't.
No, I
bring
will
it-
say, you know
don't
what?
bring it back on me.
You know, I'm just going to play devil's advocate here and tell you what Dave's going to say.
Okay.
He's going to say, you understand this isn't a democracy, right? It's exactly what he's going to say.
That's exactly what he would say.
Yeah.
That's very true. Okay. All right. But notice I've said I haven't said everybody has to wear shorts tomorrow. I'm just saying we're allowed to if we want to. That's all I'm pushing for.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Grant, we didn't really talk a whole lot on Monday when you started here.
Yeah, only briefly.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. Did you graduated from where?
Creighton University.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. And what was your major?
I majored in English with an emphasis on creative writing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow, an English major.
Yeah.
Eek.
So did you write a thesis or anything like that? Or?
So yeah, well, my project was, excuse me, was a collection of poems.
Oh, okay.
Which was it was cool. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun doing that. That was kind of what I was really specializing in, and then I kind of used that to get on the graduate school track, which I promptly left after one semester because it was not really, it just wasn't for me after 22 years of schooling in a row. It was kind of like, I would rather do something else.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, it feels good to be able to know that right away, right?
Oh, for sure.
So.
Yeah, it was nice to sort of feel the misery oncoming and and be able to sidestep it,
Yeah.
you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're an English major.
Mhm.
You don't critique us, do you?
Of course not.
Okay.
That's not my
I was gonna
job.
say, I'm going to
Have
feel
you-
pressure.
Have you seen the? I've got a magnet at my desk, and it says, "I'm silently critiquing your grammar." Have you seen that?
I've heard about it.
You've heard about my critiquing of grammar?
I've heard about it, yes.
Oh my gosh, you're 3 days in, and people have already told you I'm a grammar Nazi.
Word travels quick.
This guy is sharp,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, you're
Tell
picking
you
up
what,
on
you,
some things.
You picked a winner bringing this guy on board. I think Grant's going to go with us tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeremy and I and Grant are going to head to Sutherland, Nebraska. We have a special local sports broadcast we're going to do for you tomorrow. It's going to be a special all-star basketball game. These are athletes who recently graduated, and it's going to be the Mid-Nebraska Activities Conference, which includes many of our area teams and schools, taking on the Minutemen Activity Conference, which includes a lot of schools out west. I know Baird is in it, Creek Valley, Potter Dix, South Platte, I think, is in it, and that's just some that immediately come to my mind. But it'll be a girls and boys all-star basketball game, and we're going to do those for you tomorrow. We'll have it on the radio on KBBN 95.3 FM, kbbn.com. And I think Grant's going along to help us kind of run the video camera and stuff so that we can do a live video stream of the games as well, which you'll be able to access on, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jeremy, Sandhills Express Facebook. You can get it on Facebook page. and on the Sandhills Express YouTube page.
Correct.
And if you're a Twitter person, if you go to @KBBN Sports, you can get it on Twitter too.
Yep,
right?
It'll be in all three of those places. Kind of the highest quality. YouTube allows us to stream in 1080p. Facebook caps it at 720p. But I know there's something is convenient for everybody. So both of those places, good spots to watch.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So join us for that tomorrow. Look forward to it. It'll be in Sutherland, Nebraska. And we'll be there and do the games for you on radio and on video as well.
Sutherland, the home of the Sailors.
That's right.
I have one of my favorite sports stories is from Sutherland. Gavin and I were there, and we were, what was the area team we were out there to see? I think it was South Loop and Sutherland. We were doing a football game of theirs. Might have been a playoff game.
Playoff game or a season opener, maybe.
Something along those lines. But was out there, had never been to Sutherland before, and we're calling the game, and Sutherland scores. And I'm just kind of giving a recap of the drive, talking about what happened, how they scored or whatever. And the press box, just this explosion happened. Like, I can't even describe to you how loud this explosion was. The pens and pencils we had sitting on the desk in front of us were like vibrating on the, like it shook me, like it shook my bones. I thought the press box was going down or something intense had happened. They fire a cannon, a full-size cannon every time.
I've not heard this story.
Every time Sutherland scores, they fire this humongous cannon in the far end zone, and Gavin and I had no idea. We looked at each other like we were just about to meet our maker. And man, the other guys in the press box were dying. All the guys from Sutherland were looking at us just cracking up. It's scary, but I'll never forget that. Now every time I hear Sutherland or when I head to Sutherland, I always know it's the home of the Sailors. They're firing those cannons all over the place.
Well, I'm going to guess they won't fire the cannon in the gym.
If they do, we'll all be deaf.
Okay.
If it's that cannon, we'll all be deaf. I can guarantee you. That thing had some punch.
Oh, man. That's funny. Well, Grant, thanks for coming in, visiting with us a little bit more.
Yeah.
Doing a great job, and look forward to getting to know you better, and look forward to having you come along with us for the game tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be a really awesome time.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grant.
Good luck, fellas.
All right. 8:29 is the time.
Ag producers, now's the time for warm season soil builder cover crop mixes from AeroSeed. There are several mixes to provide additional grazing, hay, and forage resources while building your soil. Choose from a standard mix for cover cropping and grazing, a midsummer grazing blend, multi-cut hay mix, a summer plant for winter grazing mix, or warm season silage blend. Log on to aeroseed.com or visit with your local AeroSeed dealer to learn more about these summer soil builder mixes for grazing, hay, and silage.
Summer is finally here. Burning Bank can help with your summer travel and fun with our new My Card feature on our Burning Bank app. Are you budgeting for your summer activities? Easily track your recent debit card transactions. Are you traveling for vacation? Simply plug in your destinations to make spending money wherever you are easy and convenient. Misplaced your debit card? Shut your card off with the flip of a switch. No matter where the summer takes you, Burning Bank is always here. Download our Burning Bank app today and check out the My Card feature. Burning Bank. Build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
You're invited to the 7th Annual Thetford Fire and Rescue Poker Run, Saturday, June 18th in Thetford. Sign-in starts at 8 a.m. at the Fire Hall, $20 a rider and $30 per couple. Bikes will roll out at 10 a.m. after a flag ceremony. That night at 6, join them for a free will donation barbecue supper, beer garden, silent auction, and gun raffle at the Thomas County Fairgrounds with Whiskey Bent performing. The first $1,000 go towards 2023 graduating senior scholarships. June 18th, the 7th Annual Thetford Fire and Rescue Poker Run.
Dads like to be comfortable. It doesn't matter if they're working out, working on a project, or relaxing. This week, save 25% off regular priced apparel for Father's Day at Geared for Sports on the Square. They have a great stock of athletic and sportswear, from Husker fan gear to local teams. Dad will love the apparel you get him at Geared for Sports, or let him do the shopping and get a gift certificate. Open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to
early, you'll be sitting pretty in that cornhole tournament. All the proceeds from everything raised go to the Broken Bow Teammates program as well as the Broken Bow Area Rotary Club. Lots of great prizes are given as a part of this golf tournament tomorrow as well, and they want to thank the Smoke Shack Designs of Distinction, the Broken Bow Area Rotary Club, First State Bank, Legends Neighborhood Grill, Geared for Sports, BD, Adams Land and Cattle, Melham Medical Center, Runza, and Nebraska State Bank.
All right, sounds great. Here's an interesting story for you. Somebody, it says, and then in parentheses it says, who really hates air travelers, has designed the world's first double-decker airplane seat in an attempt to save space and make flying even more uncomfortable.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Now, I wish there was a picture of this so I could actually see how it's designed. But it says that the seats are kind of staggered, so instead of something that looks like bunk beds, they're arranged so that the top one is positioned over someone's lap. I can't even envision that.
Okay, so I'm guessing if you look up, if you're sitting on the bottom row and you look up, you're going to be... Yeah, I'm guessing they're just staggered. So
yeah, okay.
They'd be up
right.
and in front of you a little bit if
I
you
get,
were looking
okay,
up.
yeah. On the bright side, not having a seat on the same level in front of you allows more room to stretch your legs. But the guy sitting on top won't have enough headroom to stand.
So now the premium seat becomes the lower level seat.
I guess. I don't know.
I'd be all...
I just
am
don't...
for anything that allows more legroom.
Yeah.
I don't fly often, but when I do, man, it is almost worth it for that a little extra money for those nicer seats.
I don't know. Don't want to be punny here, but I just don't see this flying.
I don't know.
Do you?
I think if it results in... Now, I would be... But I'm coming from a different... Now, I mean this in the nicest way, Brent. But I'm coming from a different perspective on this than you are. If it means more leg room and less headroom for me...
Okay, I follow you. Yeah, you're a bit taller than I am.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I would definitely be okay with the ceiling being lower if it meant that I don't have to sit with my legs spread apart because of the seat in front of me. I'd be for it.
Yeah. Speaking of planes, now I think you have done this. You have parachuted out of a plane.
Yep.
Haven't you?
Went skydiving. Man, it's been a few years ago now. Probably 5-6 years ago.
Was it terrifying?
The most intimidating thing was getting in the plane.
Just getting in the plane to go up in the sky.
Once you're going, your adrenaline gets going. Now,
even when you're ready to jump out of the plane, I think I would be having second thoughts when you got ready to jump.
The instructors that we went with said, basically you're here now, and you do not want to be the guy that has to fly all the way down to the landing strip with all this equipment on after you went to all this work. They said now, and obviously they're telling you things to get you to go and do it.
They kind of guilt you into doing it.
Well, and they pump you up. They're like, you will never experience anything like it. And now I laugh about it because when I tell people about skydiving, I sound exactly the same way that they did.
Mm-hmm. You loved it.
There is not a person in this world that shouldn't go skydiving one time. It is absolutely incredible. It's so quiet and peaceful up there, and really, you're free falling for like 5% of it. The rest of it, you're hanging from a parachute and looking at beautiful landscape.
Yeah.
I get motion sick easier than anybody in this world, and I made it just fine. So I think anyone can do it, and it will change your life. But anyway.
Well, a Swedish woman has just broken the record for the oldest person to jump out of a plane. She's almost 104.
Oh, wow. Good for her.
She did it with an expert skydiver, breaking the previous record holder's age by about 3 months. She started...
That's all?
Yeah, I know.
What is up with these people? They're all going skydiving.
She started parachuting last year.
Wow.
After taking her first lesson way back, I say way back, on her 90th birthday.
Huh.
She says that she plans to set a new record when she turns 104 in September.
That's awesome.
That is pretty neat.
That's cool.
Oh, man. 8:46 the time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. and Go Breakfast Show. Again, job opportunities being posted on sandhillsexpress.com. You can check them out by going to the Community tab and then going to the Employment page. And you'll see one posted right now from the Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership.
They're looking for an early childhood infant toddler cook. It's a full-time position with a starting wage of $11.50 per hour. But you also have to factor in all these benefits that you get, including health, dental, life, and vision insurance, a generous leave accrual, employee assistance program, flexible 4-day working schedule, opportunities for professional development, 11 paid holidays. You get your paid birthday off, and an employer-matched retirement up to 3%. You need to have a high school diploma or equivalent, a valid Nebraska driver's license, and a working phone. And it's a plus to have previous experience working with infants and their families. You'll be purchasing food and preparing meals, complying with USDA requirements, and you'll also be cleaning classrooms and doing dishes, laundry, etc. If you need an application, contact CNCAP at 745-0780 extension 0 or apply online at centralnebraskacap.com. You can also view that job listing on the employment page of sandhillsexpress.com.
All right. It's the third Thursday of the month, and that means it's a big day at Rustic and Red in Cozad. They're going to have some specials going on today. And then something that they always do on the third Thursday of every month is what they call their Sip and Shop.
That's going on today, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sales all throughout the day in Cozad at Rustic and Red. The sipping starts at 4 p.m. with specials happening all day. They're having a dot sale, 30% to 50% off, as well as ladies apparel, 20 to 40% off. So join them for their June Sip and Shop at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad today, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. A perfect time to shop for a great gift for dad or for that father figure. They have lots of new, unique items in their men's section that he would love. They have home decor, specialty candles, men's and women's apparel, wedding gifts, baby gifts, jewelry, and specialty coffee and tea as well at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad.
All right. This weekend, Broken Bow is going to be hosting a big Junior Legion baseball tournament. It's the 2022 Juniors Midsummer Classic, and it's going to be 3 days of competition. Joining the Broken Bow Juniors at the tournament will be Dannebrog Caro Bolas, or as we refer to them, DCB, Plattsmouth, Lexington, and Alliance. Games will get started tomorrow. Broken Bow will play in the first game tomorrow at noon as they take on DCB. And then Plattsmouth will play Lexington tomorrow at 3. Alliance against Plattsmouth at 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then 3 games on tap Saturday. They will include DCB against Plattsmouth at 10, Broken Bow against Alliance at 1, and Lexington versus Alliance at 4. And then on Sunday, on Father's Day, 4 games. DCB and Alliance at 9, Broken Bow and Plattsmouth at noon, Lexington against DCB at 3, and Broken Bow versus Lexington to wrap up the tournament at 6 o'clock on Sunday. So we encourage you to take that in. If you're a baseball fan, it's going to be a great weekend of competition. The 2022 Juniors Midsummer Classic Legion Baseball Tournament. It'll take place at Paul Brown Field this weekend.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Trusted names in online reputation repair. We have over a decade of experience in fixing people's search results, and we can help you too. Using cutting-edge approaches, Reputation Defender pushes unflattering information down to lower pages of your search results, where few people ever look. We also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, letting you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. You owe it to yourself to take control with Reputation Defender. Visit www.reputationdefender.com or call 800-401-6681 for free advice on your situation. That's 800-401-6681.
Trust your day's off to a good start. Thanks a lot for starting it with us here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Oh, my goodness. Look at the calendar. The 4th of July is quickly approaching.
Mm-hmm.
And that means fireworks, Jeremy. Now, I know that you love fireworks. I think you kind of put on your own little display, don't you? Each and every year, kind of?
Yep. Try to do that each year. So,
we got to kind of know Troy with Troy's Hot Rocket fireworks, either last year, maybe even the year before that. But I think Troy does something pretty neat. He kind of puts on a pre-display so that people can come out and watch and get a feel for some of the fireworks that he is selling. And then you can go out, see what they do, and then that might kind of influence you on what you buy for your 4th of July celebration.
Yeah, and this is big that he's doing this again this year, because we all know how the economic impact has been on a lot of industries, and I can't help but think that it's impacting the fireworks industry. And he goes out and puts on this display in order to show you what the fireworks you could potentially buy are. So all the fireworks lit that evening will be available for sale at Hot Rocket locations in Broken Bow, as well as Lexington, Cozad, Gothenburg, Holdridge, Kearney, and others. Broken Bow's location is just west of Wenquist Incorporated. Basically, what they're going to do on Friday, June 24th at Sportsman Ball Field, located by the funeral home in Cozad, is they hand out a demo list, and then the audience can follow along. They'll fire off the fireworks in the order on the list and make your decision on what products you like.
Nice.
So go and check that out. Bring your lawn chair and join them for their annual demo Friday the 24th at Sportsman Ball Field. Fireworks will start at 9:45 in the evening in Cozad. They'll have music provided by Bobby Devine. Same as last year, great fireworks to enjoy. The time and location is different, and they will not have ice cream this year. I know that's something that they've had available in the past, but check this out. Hot Rocket Fireworks annual fireworks demo in Cozad, Friday the 24th at 9:45 p.m.
Sounds like a good time.
tips daily and tips at the end of the week or end of the 2-week period.
All right. And, hey, you get, I'm guessing you might even get a little Subway food in the process, too. You can't beat that as a fringe benefit.
Right. You get a free sandwich every time you work.
Oh, wow. There you go. What are your hours right now, Matt, that you're working with?
Right now, we are open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday. Okay. And closed on Sunday, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Matt, that you want our listeners to know?
No, go on in and have a good day and eat a Subway sandwich and say hi to Ellen.
There you go. And go Avalanche.
Go Avalanche, yes.
All right, Matt. Thanks for taking the time to visit with us.
Yep, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go. Our good friend Matt with Subway here in Broken Bow.
This Father's Day, find the perfect gift for the dad who loves the perfect yard. From steel mowers and blowers to trimmers and edgers, our AK Homeowner System of battery-powered tools start at just $199.99. Whether dad wants a hard-working tool for a project or a yard he can show off, find the gift he'll love to use. Visit our Father's Day gift guide at steelusa.com/gift guide. All prices MSRP. Includes tool, battery, and charger. Available at participating dealers.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Just 3 words. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours at steelusa.com. The majority of steel products sold in America are made in America of U.S. and foreign materials. Batteries and chargers are sourced internationally.